Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. Last time, we didn't make much progress, I don't think. We kind of got stonewalled at Nal Hutta, because they have a lot of stuff here. Like, holy crap. But the biggest problem are these Mao tanks, which the Rebellion doesn't really have an answer to. When you're the Empire, it's just like, oh, let me just get my AT-AT. Like, I have the same range as artillery, I can just blow you up. But the Rebels don't really have that. They just have, like, more artillery, which can just get counter-artilleried. And, the missiles just go straight through shields, so Bel Iblis is not a good counter. T2B tanks are not a good counter. T4B tanks are just really slow. So it's a rather unfortunate situation. So I think I'll have to use speeders. Which, yeah, this game can't handle air units too well, so I've kind of been avoiding using them. But I've spent some time just building up my stuff. I had to repel a counterattack for the consortium. They had 2 remaining Keldabes. It doesn't look like they've recovered from that. But yeah, just building some stuff up off screen so I can just go ahead and invade.
Invasion commencing.
As soon as I started the video. So let's see how this goes. I have Yoda in the fleet because after I do, whoops, I accidentally landed some rebel soldiers. Let me just load that up. Because I don't want to start with soldiers right away. I want, it turns off all my buttons when I load. I want to start with 3 units of speeders.
Invasion commencing.
There we go.
Choose your reinforcements.
En route.
So we'll start with 3 units of speeders,
Moving to coordinates.
and I guess I'll show you guys kind of how broken speeders are, and air units in general are in this game.
Strike at the heart of the enemy. Take out their structures, and their ground forces will retreat.
Ready to go.
Alright,
Scouting location.
so we saw some Mao tanks over here. It looks like they're blowing some stuff up.
There they are.
Yep, there they are.
We're going in.
And yeah, Mao tanks cannot deal with speeders very well. Really, the only counter that they have are Canderous tanks. And what is it? They are also countered by mass drivers, which they don't appear to have. So there goes one unit of Mao tanks. Looks like the other are somewhere over here. Look at this guy just melt. He has a repair bay healing him up. That's alright.
Copy.
And I don't think... Okay, we have a Canderous tank here. And the weird thing about Canderous tanks when controlled by the AI is that they kind of don't auto-attack air units. Like, normally when you're controlling them, they just kind of auto-attack everything, within range. But the AI doesn't
Initiating
do
sweep.
that. The AI is so incapable of dealing with air units that they can't even auto-attack correctly. It's a rather strange situation.
Moving to coordinates.
See, this one's attacking you right now, but the other ones aren't.
Destroy.
Roger that.
It's rather strange.
Weapons online.
Destroy.
That's alright. I'm losing some units, that's okay. I kind of want to lose them. Because I don't want to abuse the fact that air units are broken.
Unit destroyed.
See if I can actually get this guy.
Right away. I've got a lock.
Come on, he's so close. Okay, I'm just gonna take this out first.
Fire.
There we go. I was kind of hoping to leave that so that they don't build a mass driver.
Moving
I
out.
think it's okay if they build a mass driver. Yeah, see, the Canderous tanks just sit there now.
Available.
They just sit there. They don't know what to do. But I took out all the Mao tanks, so that this invasion will become much easier. Let's see, what do I want to bomb? I think I'll try to find a vehicle
All out.
factory and bomb that.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Bombers
There we go.
reporting in.
Reinforcement point
Keep
contested.
going. This way.
Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Oh. Okay, they have a mass driver over here.
We've lost a landing zone.
Oh. Whoops. We lost the landing zone. Okay, so this, it looks like this invasion is a wash,
Scouting location.
which is rather unfortunate.
Choose your reinforcements.
It's okay, we took out the Mal tanks.
Situation
We can
untenable.
retreat for now.
All
Leave our
forces
snow speeders.
withdraw.
And we can do a proper invasion. Now that the Mal tanks are taken care of. There we go. We just invade again.
Invasion commencing.
I forgot to put something in the lead again. That's alright. I kind of want to advance anyway.
Choose your reinforcements.
I was gonna attempt... well... I have Garmbel Obelisk now. Problem is he takes up 2 reinforcement units. Yeah, see, like next to his picture he has like a number 2 right there. So I think I'll bring 6 units of T4Bs.
Underway.
At maximum unit
For now.
capacity.
I was kind of planning on landing Yoda, and then just kind of like turtling up here, but I accidentally landed these schmucks.
Scout out all the options before leading your forces to the enemy base.
All weapons loaded. T4B
Alright.
ready.
Just slowly push up. It'll be alright. And if not, then I have more reinforcements on the way.
Ready. Can do. Give me
We've secured the
Affirmative.
build pad.
Right.
I think I'll, well, really, their infantry is more threatening to me, because if they bring a bunch of disruptors, then these guys are toast. But they're gonna have a lot of tanks coming this way. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just mix some
Turret
anti-vehicle
constructed.
turrets.
Boarding in.
They're gonna be trying to swarm my landing zone with their garrison their pulse laser tanks.
T4B
So
mobile.
I'll just prepare for that.
Secured a build pad. Turret
I'll just build half and
constructed.
half
Ready to roll.
because I'm indecisive.
Moving into position.
Form up.
Got it.
Construction complete.
Right away.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Funny thing about the huts is that people often question, like, well, they're huts. How did they become so powerful?
Underway.
Like, how do they own like such a huge swath of the galaxy known as hut space? Like, they're slugs. You'd think that anyone could overpower them,
Will do.
right?
Awaiting order.
Well, the thing is, they are very shrewd businessmen.
Entering battlefield.
So they just kind of like they just kind of like weasel business stuff out of business stuff. They just kind of like weasel deals out of people. You know, they're very surreptitious. They have very established connections. But of course, that doesn't really answer the question of how they got those connections in the first place.
bombing run available.
Well, the thing about huts is that they are an extremely long-lived species. They, like, on average, they live up to 1,000 years. So it's like, oh, you don't want
Right away.
to deal with the huts? Well, maybe your son or your grandson or your great-grandson will see things differently. Like, they can afford to wait.
Moving out.
Like, they are fine with waiting. So it looks like my Vanguard is
Unit destroyed.
getting annihilated, unfortunately. Can I take this out first?
Destroyed.
Yeah, it was mostly that was doing the damage.
Unit destroyed.
That's alright.
Choose your
I
reinforcements.
kind of wanted that to happen, to be honest. So I can land Yoda.
Come.
Yes, Crom.
Destination received.
I'm gonna try to bomb this guy.
At maximum unit capacity.
Yes, Commander.
Computers locked on target.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, I think I got him. Sweet. And we built these turrets here so that... We built these turrets here so that we get sight lines on these guys.
Engines primed.
Looked like these guys
Torpedoes away.
were foolish enough to
Yes.
just sit in the bunker and hope that I wouldn't hurt them.
Help you I can.
Yeah, Huts just they can afford to wait. They have very long lifespans and can just whatever they can. Their plans can extend for
Reporting.
way longer than
Checking
you will
sector.
ever live.
Ready. Moving into that area, sir.
At
Right away.
maximum unit capacity.
And since they have so much time to plan and wait and plot, they've just kind of built up power. They use their long lifespan to their advantage. Which is how such a
Artillery online.
physically weak
Destination received.
and gross
Copy.
race as the Huts came to be
Torpedo launcher mobile, sir.
like a galactic power.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So now we can just turtle up here. I can just like wait for my bombing runs. I forgot to bring Mon Cal cruisers overhead, so I don't have the bombardment. But the Rebel bombardment only takes out shields. It doesn't actually destroy structures. I don't know. I guess they're okay with bombing runs, but they're not okay with just blasting the surface with turbo lasers.
Come.
They're very morally confused, these rebels. I'm just gonna fast forward until I have the bombing run. I mean, you saw how much stuff they have. I mean, what chance do I have
Bombing run
of
available.
pushing 3 units of dudes up just to get slaughtered in this kill zone right here? So I can just do this.
I will.
Nice. Let's see what we can destroy. Unfortunately, they have a mass driver right here in the center of the map. So that's gonna take some oomph out of my bombing run. Ideally, I want to take out their infantry, their barracks
Y-wing
first.
here. Gold Squadron.
Because then they
commencing
can't
attack.
rebuild these things.
Gold Squadron commencing attack.
I'm gonna lose at least one of them. These barracks are pretty fragile, so yeah, there it goes. Nice. How many more of those do they have? I think they only have one. Yeah, so I can just cheese this out. Huts aren't always, they aren't necessarily always like fat and corpulent and just like sit on their thrones all day. You know, they can be like back in the day, like before they could afford to just be like lazy slobs. Like they can be like enormously strong. Like you think like of a snake, right?
Bombing run
Snakes are
available.
basically like giant cords of muscles. Like, well, let's just like amplify that by like 1,000. Like, how much bigger Huts are than snakes. Like they'd just be giant, massive muscle.
Shroud the battlefield. The dark
Warm
side
up.
no longer does.
All right. Once we blow this up, we
Target's
can,
locked.
I guess, push up. That's so close. That's so close. I'm just gonna do one more bombing run and share more hut knowledge, I suppose. Hut knowledge. The reason huts are so lazy, really, is because they see themselves. They see it as like a sign of power, like they can afford to be lazy, like they don't have to get their own hands dirty. Which is why they employ others
Bombing run
more,
available.
like just, like basically it's like they're saying when they hire like a really
Awaiting orders.
really badass bounty hunter or like really tough guys, like, yeah, I am above these
Gold
guys.
Squadron commencing attack.
I am so strong and powerful and wealthy that, like, this badass bounty hunter, this guy called Boba Fett is beneath me. Like, if you're Jabba.
Roger that.
They actually kind of like they like it when they have like some guys with backbone. Like, you know, in Return of the Jedi when Leia was like threatened Jabba with a thermal detonator.
Form up. Initiating ground
They
assault.
kind of like subordinates with a little bit of backbone.
Ready am I.
Because then when those same subordinates are working for them, it's like they don't like sniveling cowards
You seek your
to be
death.
underneath
Help
them.
you
They
I
don't
can.
want
Assisting with suppressive fire.
like pathetic weaklings, really. They want you to be, you know, tough every now and then. As long as you don't overdo it, because, you know, they still want you to know that they're in charge.
Awaiting
Actually, a
orders.
bad idea for these guys to be in front.
Needed I am.
Yes, you are
Copy.
rather needed, Yoda.
Look I so old to young eyes, do I?
I like these quotes.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not. Shrouds
Reporting.
this place, the dark side does. Here am I.
Yoda's actually pretty fast. He also has like force attack, bounces around enemy doing major damage. So like, basically, as soon as he sees someone, he'll just mess him up.
Careful when sensing the future.
Mess him up.
Patient.
No, don't mess him up. Oh god, Yoda, please.
Yes, sir.
don't get bombarded.
Yes, Commander. Standing by, sir.
I just want these two. These two are too far up.
Beginning attack.
There, I will go. Grow old.
Destroyed.
Twilight will soon be upon me.
Now, unfortunately, they have this here. But I can blow that up pretty soon.
Soon, be there I will.
In fact, turn on your force sight
Bombing
so
run
that I can
available.
Shroud
see what
the
they're
battlefield.
doing.
The dark side no longer does.
Yeah, there we go. Actually, I can actually just like use these guys to blow this up.
Enemy targeted.
Actually, stop halt that. Let's see. I
Copy.
definitely need to blow this up
Gold
to
Squadron, commencing
advance
attack.
onto this landing zone.
Targets locked.
Unit destroyed.
I have visual
Need
contact.
help to you? Go,
Oh.
I will. Suggest that place, do you? Adventure.
I think I'm just gonna abandon these
A
tanks.
Jedi craves not these things.
I'll abandon these tanks, I'll go heal Yoda.
Agree, I do.
Let's see.
Choose your reinforcements.
I could bring some T4Bs up.
Maximum unit capacity.
I don't need this many recon droids. I can just use these to spot for the tanks.
Ready. Heading out.
You? A long time have I watched.
That's creepy, Yoda. Please no.
We've secured a build pad.
Ready. Right away.
Let me move these guys up a little bit. If they die, it's not a big deal. I have much more
Construction
in
Artillery
reserve.
online. Moving out. Heading out. Ball out. I copy.
Alright, so you guys are not quite
All weapons loaded.
up far enough to shoot those guys.
Fall out, troops.
I think that's okay, though.
Let's move out.
Alright, Yoda's all healed up. I'll bring him back. It was mostly the proton torpedo stuff that was hurting him. I took care of that, so that's good.
Give me a target. Let's go.
bombing run available.
It looks like they abandoned this area. Okay. What is the next biggest problem for this invasion? I think it would be the vehicle factories, but I don't think a single bombing run can take those out. So I think I'll just focus down the droid factories.
I copy.
What is going on here?
Computers locked on target.
There's like 5 droids all stacked up on top of each other, so they have like a super shield.
Tank brigade here. Keep going.
Alright, push you guys up.
Yes.
I'll bring Yoda up in the back.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
You guys can move up as well.
Copy. Over there. Spearheading assault. T4B mobile.
Roger that.
Commence assault.
Alright, where's Yoda?
Concentrate. You must.
This guy's almost dead, unfortunately. If I can get a repair bay going, I can fix up my dudes. Alright, 5 guys.
What help can I be?
We've secured
Mind what
a
you have
landing
learned.
zone.
Now I can bring the good general.
Adjusting course.
I think I can use more
Underway.
T2Bs. I think some,
Course plotted.
well,
Reinforcements
just
cancelled.
tanks of all
Adjusting navigomputer.
makes in nature
Maximum unit capacity.
would be appreciated.
Ready am I. Help you I can.
We've secured a build pad. Repair station constructing.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Let's go.
Alright, cool.
Gargantuan ready.
T2B over.
And the Gargantuan actually functions as a troop transport as well.
T2B.
And it can actually fit like small tanks inside of it.
I read you.
I mean, there's no point, because it's a T2B, it goes way faster.
I copy.
But still,
On it, sir.
you can move troops inside.
You seek Yoda.
Actually, I can put Yoda in here. Which is not a bad idea. Keep him safe.
Form up.
Copy.
It looks like they're just huddling around their bases. Which the AI tends to do.
Armor standing by.
Bombing run available.
Awaiting orders. I copy, sir.
I copy.
Reporting in. Receiving your transmission.
Okay. Just about ready to lead. To make the charge, I should
How can I
say.
help? Moving ahead.
So I'll go ahead and do
I'm at
that.
your disposal.
I'll send
Moving into position.
Bill Iblis on ahead.
Yes, sir.
Armor ready. Course plotted.
Actually, I should send the T2Bs in first
Adjusting navicomputer.
to scout things out.
Advancing. Advance. Forward.
Okay.
Right away.
We have lots of tanks here.
Moving out.
How can I serve the Alliance? Adjusting course.
Reporting. Ready for attack.
Yeah? Waiting orders. Jet Street.
Unit
I'm here.
destroyed.
Suppressive fire.
I think now is a good time for
Computers
this.
locked on target.
I copy.
Target's locked.
I didn't want him to do that,
Reporting.
because now he is without shields.
What are your orders?
That's alright, I have a bombing run coming.
My ally is before us.
Fire support ready.
Alright, nice.
Gargantuan ready. Weapons armed. On the move.
The good thing about the Gargantuan is that it does have turbo lasers, so it does
Target locked.
have quite a lot of range.
Ready to roll.
Yes, Commander.
Garmbel Iblis here.
Yes, Commander. Attack.
I read you. Reporting in.
I don't think there's much that the Consortium can do against this much firepower. Not when I sniped out their Mal tanks. If they still had their Mal tanks, this would be, this invasion would be happening.
Receiving your transmission.
Fire support ready.
Oh, it's just a bunker. Okay.
Roger that.
Alright, you guys scout.
Heading out.
Oh, didn't want that to
How
happen.
can I help?
Get out of there.
Standing by, sir. Keep going.
I'm at your disposal.
Engines primed.
It's unfortunate that it becomes such a hassle to, like, manage your units when you have so many. Like, so many different variants.
Form up.
Like, you want them all doing, like, what they're good at, but they're so specialized in different ways that it's kind of difficult to do that on the fly.
Bombing
Alright.
run
I
available.
think you guys are all
Let's move out.
in good positions.
Let's go. Keep going.
I think I took out all of their Canderous tanks, so
I've
it
got
should
him in
be
my sight.
pretty easy.
This way. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Copy.
destroyed.
Yes, sir. Gold Squadron
Over
commencing
there.
attack.
On it, sir.
Go ahead and draw them close.
Target's locked.
Ready.
Or they'll just forget about you and die to the bombing run. That's also a
I copy.
good use of you.
Course plotted. Adjusting navicomputer. All weapons loaded.
What's the plan?
Reporting. Advancing. Advance.
Unit destroyed.
Forward.
Yeah? Waiting orders.
Engage.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Ready. Cannons charged. Open fire. T2B over. Roger. T2B, copy. Right away. Weapons ready. Moving out. Awaiting order.
Unit
I copy.
destroyed.
I'm here. Received.
Armor standing by. Heading out. I copy.
Unit
Armor
destroyed.
ready. Track that target.
Ready to roll.
Copy.
Roger that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Course plotted.
Warm up.
Fall out, troops. Right away, sir. Underway.
Reporting. Proceeding.
Awaiting orders.
I think I'm handling this decently well. You guys should be using your rockets, but I'm not.
Yes, sir.
It's not a big deal.
Copy.
What are your orders?
Yes, Commander.
Alright, cool. All you have is the palace left.
Ready.
Gargantuan ready.
I copy. Reporting. Yes, sir. Let's move out.
All weapons loaded.
Gombel Iblis here.
Bombing run available.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Nice.
Keep going.
Now I don't have to deal with that bunker.
Yes, Commander. Computer's locked on target.
T4B ready.
I read you. Let's get him.
Ready. Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Targeting enemy. Give me
Reporting in.
Oh, that's really cool. He positioned himself sideways so he can use both of his turbo lasers in the assault. That's really smart. Oh. All you have is signal droidica.
T2B over.
You poor soul. If droidicas had souls, but they do not. Alright. I didn't lose much, all things considered.
Planetary control achieved.
Nice. Now the most difficult, well, I also have Mandalore to deal with now. But we'll deal with that in due time. Looks like they just kind of like dumped all of their heroes here on Ryloth. Don't know if I agree with that. Because really, yeah, like the Maltanks are the things that are giving me the most trouble. So Mandalore's gonna be really annoying to deal with.